Do you remember this egg? It had a little dent in the side of it. Look at it now. Never, ever, ever give up on your reptile eggs. And in today's video, I'm gonna teach you exactly why you do not want to be doing that. What's up everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Dion and you're watching Reptiliatus. I make videos about specialty pets such as reptiles, amphibians, and different kinds of cool invertebrates. So if that's something you're interested in learning about and you're new here, definitely consider subscribing down below and then dinging that little notification bell afterwards so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday. You may remember that 2 videos ago, you can check out the link up above if you missed the video, we started off by uncovering Pingu's newest clutch of eggs. And as you probably recall, both eggs were in pretty rough shape. One of them, I believe, had one dent on the end of the egg, and the other one was completely concaved in the bottom. Now, someone might have uncovered those eggs and said, shoot, too bad, boop, garbage. However, I did not do such a thing. So let's go ahead now and take a look and see exactly why I chose not to do that and the result of my incredible actions. So, you guys probably remember this clutch. I incubated them anyways. These were uncovered on August 2nd. Look at this.
You may not believe your eyes, but what you're actually looking at here is the egg that was completely concave before. As you can see, the permeable eggshell of the crested gecko egg has allowed for the egg to reabsorb moisture from the perlite and reinflate itself. This is just a true testament to the ability eggs have to survive and hopefully produce a viable offspring. Here we have the second egg, and this is the one that had less damage, but nonetheless a concave tip. And as you can see, that has been forced back out and the egg has reabsorbed the moisture. So back to normal.
Incredible, honestly, just incredible. Now this process is facilitated by the permeable eggshell. Because these eggshells are sort of softer than, say, your calcified eggs, for example, as we saw on Reptiliatus or Phelsuma, tokay geckos, these will actually allow the egg to expel and absorb moisture as needed. Now, if the substrate surrounding the eggs is too saturated, it can't expel the water. But if the environment has enough moisture, the egg can take in more and maintain its humidity. It's just really awesome because I ensured that the perlite was moistened adequately and the eggs reinflated. So hopefully this is going to go well, but I just really wanted to take the time to show you because honestly, it's incredible what life can do to find a way to survive. It just blows me away. For today's question of the day, I'd like to ask you all, have you ever had any really interesting or unique stories pertaining to breeding egg-laying reptiles where you really thought that the eggs weren't gonna make it? Maybe they were incubated for an obscene amount of time before the offspring hatch. Essentially, I'm looking for the stories where you didn't give up on the eggs. I'd love to hear about your different stories, maybe ways you patched up a leaking egg, things like that. It'd be kind of interesting, and the benefit would be that the rest of us get to learn about it and hopefully implement it if it ever happens to us to save the offspring. So let me know in the comment section down below, as I said, and as always, I'll do my best to give your comment a heart and we can engage in a little bit of a conversation. Awesome. Now for the rest of the video, what I thought I'd do, because a few people have asked, is give you guys a little update on all the baby crested geckos we've seen hatch this year thus far. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so this is the first clutch from Pingu, and they are both the lily whites. So here you can see the baby, well, I guess was sleeping, but there they are, adorable as ever. Hi little munchkin, can I take you out to say hello, if you don't mind? I'm gonna take them out in a sec. And the second baby is just down here, so maybe we'll take a look at them first. They always love to sleep in this type of foliage. Hi. So here they are. As you can can see, they're developing so nicely. And for those of you that didn't really see why these were lily whites, I'm sure you can see it now. It's really starting to show a lot better than it did before, I think. It's definitely a lot more obvious now that these animals are lily whites. What I also do love about these geckos is these siblings. There was always one that was a bit lighter than the other, and it's not just a matter of them being fired up and down. Truly, one of the lily whites had more of like a almost yellowy tinge, and this one was kind of a lighter one. It makes it easy to tell the two siblings apart for me. I'll show you the difference here in a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. So here you can see one, and here is the other. Very, very cute. And the pattern is really developing nicely. Okay, come on, buddy. Where you going? There you go. Just don't want to startle him too much. I say him, but I have actually no idea what the sex is of this animal. Let's take a look at the most recent clutch that hatched just a few weeks ago. Okay guys, so we're gonna take a look at these most recent babies. Hello little one, how are you doing? Now, I really love the markings these babies have on them. They look pretty cool. So as you can see, they're not lily whites, but they have some really cool white fringing on their pinstripe patterns. Really defined pinstriping. I think they're gonna develop quite nicely. I'll be excited to see what they look like. I did notice that these ones are developing some Dalmatian spots now, which some people like, some people don't like. I don't mind it. They're pretty big spots already on their body, like really big. And this definitely comes from Rambo's side, because he's the one with a few Dalmatian spots as well. So we'll see how this develops. It's quite interesting. Okay, little munchkin, you can go back into your enclosure. I see that you pooped on your paper towel. Now, you guys might be thinking, whoa, these are really big enclosures for baby Cresties. But again, why not? Why not give them this space? They're finding their food just fine. They have their little shallow water dishes, and I don't breed that many crested geckos, so I'm all about giving a good amount of enrichment to each baby. I like that I can house each one individually, so there's no competition, no risk of tail dropping. Yeah, I think it's nice for them to have more space. This is the other baby. Really nice crested gecko as well. And again, it's going to be so interesting to see how these little hatchlings develop over time, but I'm very happy with them. They look quite beautiful. So we'll see what the future clutches look like, if we get more lily whites or not, but these are clearly very beautiful geckos. You want to go back home? You're gonna go back into your enclosure yourself. You always know a gecko loves its enclosure when it itself decides it wants to go back into its home. Are you gonna go back? There we go. Man, these are so cute. Go ahead, buddy. There you go. Now, I do have some unfortunate news to make more clear than I did last time, so let's go ahead and do that now. Friends, I also do need to deliver some unfortunate news. I had pinned a comment in that last video about the new baby crested geckos, but unfortunately I need to share with you all that baby that had sort of hatched prematurely, or had that leak that I accidentally had hatch on camera, unfortunately passed away a few short days after hatching. I could tell that the animal was hatching prematurely, and I felt so devastated for my actions leading to its death, and it was a really hard lesson learned. I just have been getting a lot of messages asking me how that baby's doing, and I really appreciate everyone's concern, but I just wanted to settle that so people weren't confused about it anymore. Yeah, unfortunately that baby didn't make it. It's one of the hard lessons, and trials of breeding. Sometimes breeding animals and creating life results in loss of life as well. So you need to be aware of these things when you decide to take up the, I guess, adventure that is breeding reptiles. Well, friends, there you have it. I sincerely hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I hope it really emphasizes to you the importance of not giving up on your eggs, because they can do some magical things for you, and you would hate to toss away some eggs that could have produced beautiful offspring. Now, before we go, I have one shout out to give to my newest patron over on Patreon. Thank you so much to the Lee family. You guys are amazing. It's been a pleasure getting to know you through Instagram, some of my live streams, and I just want to thank you so much for your decision to join Patreon and support me as a channel patron. Your support means so much, and I look forward to getting to know you better on the platform. And if any of you guys are also interested in learning about how you can support this channel for as little as $2 a month, you can check out the link down below and learn more about that and the perks and benefits associated with doing so. Thank you. Okay, friends, there you have it. Can't wait to see you guys all on Tuesday for our next video. Before I go, I also wanted to make a quick announcement letting you all know that Dr. Brown, or Alec, and I will be checking out the Ontario Reptile Expo on Sunday. We are going to be attending for the 9 a.m. slot, bright and early in the morning, so it'll be nice to hopefully see some of you there. It's been almost 2 years since there's been a Reptile Expo, but you can bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing, and yeah, that'll probably be a video next week, so stay tuned for that. Alright everybody, if you want to see more videos pertaining to breeding crested geckos, check out the playlist up above. Otherwise, can't wait to see you all next week for more content. Have an awesome weekend. Bye guys.